Okay, I'm doing a speech on bullying, and here's my audience. Have a seat. School should be a safe, innocent place for all children to be, but for many children, it is just the opposite. Bullying is a common challenge many students endure. Stop Bullying defines bullying as unwanted, aggressive behavior among school-age children that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. In researching this speech, I learned that while many steps are being taken to reduce bullying, more needs to be done. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, 49% of students grades 4 to 12 reported being bullied at least once a month, and 31% of students were reported being the ones bullying. I will go over how parents need to start bullying prevention at home, students need to be informed on ways to intervene and help, and bullies should be reformed with meditation. I will start with how parents can help. There are many ways parents can not only help their children stand up to bullies, but also prevent them from being the bully. Psychology Today states that parents often seek help on how to handle bullying. Parents are worried about their children's well-being and feel helpless due to their lack of power in this crisis their child is facing. Parents need to teach their children what it means to be a good friend and how they should be treated by others. They must provide their children with unconditional love and support to ensure their child knows that they can tell them anything. Building this trust will help the child know it is safe to confide in them and ask for help. According to Do Something, students are less likely to report bullying as they get older, with only 39% of high school students reporting it to an adult. So it is important to maintain this trust with your child as they get older. As much as no parent wants to learn of their child being bullied, they are equally mortified to learn of them being the bully. U.S. News has tips on how to prevent your child from being a bully. Stop bullying before it starts by talking to them about it and teaching them about the negative consequences. Don't allow bullying to happen at home and look for emotional and behavioral changes in your child. Next, I will discuss how fellow students can help. Students who witness a peer being bullied can help in many ways. Fellow students need to speak up more often and offer support to the victim while they are being bullied. A survey by Do Something found that 57% of bullying situations stop when a peer intervenes on behalf of the student being bullied. However, many peers of the victims are afraid to stand up to the bullies. The bystander effect is defined by Psychology Today as when the presence of others discourages an individual from intervening in the time of a crisis. The greater the number of bystanders, the less likely it is for any one of them to provide help to the person in distress. The New York Times states that bystanders might be more willing to help and step in if they are able to do so without standing up to the bully directly. A study was tested on an online chat program. During the study, the person in charge of monitoring the chat began insulting a participant. Only 10% of subjects directly intervened. However, 68% indirectly intervened by giving the chat program a bad evaluation. Now I would like to discuss the bullies. There are many reasons a child might be a bully, and we need to increase our actions to heal them. According to Yale Medicine, many bullies score high on callous, unemotional traits. These kids tend to have difficulties with anger management and aggression. Many have had life experiences that contribute to their behavior, including parenting skills and early trauma. CNN reports that in West Baltimore, Robert W. Coleman School has meditation interventions have become part of the school culture. Meditation has been shown to improve physical health and overall well-being. The initial results have been overwhelmingly positive. Coleman has not issued a suspension in 2 years, which is the same amount of time they have been experimenting with teaching mindfulness and calming techniques to the students. Even with the increased awareness of bullying, we need to take more steps to reduce it. I believe if parents work harder on building trust with their children, peers stand up more for the victims while they are being bullied, and schools offer meditation and therapy to the bullies, there will be a dramatic decrease in the amount of bullying happening in our schools.